It's Salem Lions taking on the Austin Eagles here at Salem High School, the Everett F. Dean Court. Got Brock Dawson here on the microphone. And there's 5 minutes and 38 seconds until the boys varsity game starts. The JV finished up. They were at 20-6 at halftime, and it seemed like it was going to be a pretty easy, maybe blowout game. And then, what happened, Brock?
The Austin Eagles, visiting from Scott County, turned things around in the second half and made a strong push. Even took the lead there towards the end of the game. It was a thrilling last 4 minutes at least, with a lot of back and forth changes of the lead and ties, a lot of free throws, a lot of controversial calls, a lot of excitability on both benches, a lot of fouls, and just a lot of excitement. And it was a fun environment to be a part of. Thank you for asking.
Yes, and ultimately Salem won 43-40 against Austin. We've got the Austin varsity boys against Salem varsity boys coming up right now here in about 4 minutes and 21 seconds. And Brock,
yes,
had me do some research before the game started regarding the Austin stats. Do you want to talk about them, or do you want me to?
I'd like to see what you know about them, yeah.
Okay, well, the Austin varsity boys Eagles are 7-6 currently. They are on a 5-game winning streak. They had 2 other games scheduled between their last win and today, and they had not recorded them in the online stats situation, so we can only presume that those games were snowed out. So right now they're on that 5-game winning streak. As Salem fans, we are hoping that that winning streak ends this evening. Salem is 6-6 right now, and what? You're pointing at something.
I know, I'm looking for something. Dwayne Gunther just told me that the Austin Eagles have a tall freshman, Micah Moeller. That's probably the guy right there, number 15, who's averaging over 20 points a game as a freshman.
Well,
and he's got a real smooth game that he thought I would appreciate watching. And he predicted that he would score 30 points tonight.
Whoa, okay.
He made that prediction just less than 10 minutes ago, standing over by the Chuckaduck stand.
Okay. So we're going to keep an eye out for that guy, the freshman. And his number is 15. His name is Micah Moeller. And what, do we know anything else about his stats?
22 a game is what Dwayne said, and he's been going to the YMCA since he was in the 5th grade. And he played a game of 21 the other night with Dwayne and one other kid at the Scott County
Oh,
Y.
nice. All right, well, that would have been about the time that you were playing open gym there, so you were probably stuffing his socks against him in open gym.
I may have played against him.
You
That's
played
a good point.
against 5th graders for sure.
Yep.
But you were nice.
A good way to build some
about it.
confidence, yeah.
All right, well, we're going to go to a quick commercial. There's 1 minute and 50 seconds until the national anthem and the starting lineup.
Maybe some Leanne Rhymes for everybody?
Maybe some Leanne Rhymes, national anthem, just a quick behind the scenes. The national anthem that is played in the gymnasium is not the same one that we play on the radio. We play the Leanne Rhymes version, and they will play their own version, so sometimes the time doesn't always sync up. We will be through the national anthem in the gym, and me and Brock will still be saluting to our headset, and we probably look kind of funny, but all right, we got 1 minute and 15 seconds. We're going to go to a quick commercial, and stay tuned for Salem boys varsity versus the Austin Eagles.
Marshall Monuments will be moving soon to 205 North Main Street, but in the meantime, they are offering up to 75% off the monuments at their current location at 106 South Water Street in Salem. This is a once-in-a-lifetime sale and features a few monuments that are still marked down to 75% off, monuments that are 50% and 25% off. Everything else is 10% off store-wide. In their 78 years of community service, Marshall Monuments has provided excellence and experience and continues to take pride in workmanship and guarantees satisfaction in the final product, and look forward to seeing you in their new showroom later this year in their new location. Corey Churchman and the staff at Marshall Monuments do everything by hand and stand by the quality of their work. When you're dealing with Marshall Monuments in Salem, you're working with expert craftsmanship and specially trained stone artisans. Call or text today at 812-412-2014 for a free estimate and to set up an appointment to see their quality work. Or stop by the shop at 106 South Water Street in Salem, Indiana. Top quality stonework at hometown prices. Come see the best monuments in southern Indiana since 1945.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we won, were so gallantly streaming. And rising to from bursting in air, gave through to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of brave. All right, we got the Austin Eagle lineup coming at you. We got number 1, Barger, number 15, Moeller, number 20, Rouse, number 25, Hunley, and what was that fifth one? 13, Collins. For Salem, we've got number 3, Peyton Stockey, number 5, Carson Albertson, number 11, Evan Lloyd, number 23, Braxton Dean, number 42, Caden Romero Hembry, who will go by KJ today.
Oh, he throws a
T-shirt
into the...
crowd.
That was exciting. And some lucky fan got himself a new T-shirt and provides an enthusiastic thumbs up. Good times here at the Coliseum.
We got number 15 for Austin jumping. That is Moeller up against Braxton Dean for Salem. The ball is fake out.
Both
The ref,
jumped up high.
the ref faked him out. They both jumped, and Steve thought that was funny, and it happened again.
Yeah, they wouldn't wait for her to throw it.
All right. Austin with the first possession. And Brock Muck going to get to be here long today, so he's going to go ahead and try to do the first quarter.
Oh, I didn't know. All right. Field. Okay, so they try to feed it in, does Dawson. Peyton Shockey dives on the ground and gets a loose ball, and now it's the Lions with the basketball. Heading the other way on offense. They're getting set up. Looks like Austin's going to be in a man-to-man defense. Moeller is guarding Lloyd. Dean being guarded by Collins. And Shockey by Barger. They get it inside to KJ. He's making a move. He maneuvers. That's definitely a travel. He made a nice move, strong towards the basket, but took a couple extra steps there. And he's going to be whistled for the turnover. Austin now on offense. Roush has the ball, gets it right over to Moeller. Moeller takes it up the left side and hands it off to Collins. Now they've got Hunley on the right elbow. They're weaving on the perimeter. They get Carson Albertson whistled for personal foul out on the perimeter, fighting over the screen. So that's the first foul on Albertson, first foul of the contest in general. Inbounds pass to Tyler Collins. The Eagles are in the backcourt. Number 20, that's Roush, bringing it up the court and gets it across the timeline. They find Hunley on the elbow. He hands it off to Moeller. Back to Hunley. Moeller now from three, but it's a moving screen. 25. Hunley whistled for an illegal maneuver. First foul on Austin. 6:48 to play. Just getting started in the first period. It's Salem Lions versus Austin Eagles. Braxton Dean on the left wing. Gets it out to KJ on the top of the key. Albertson looking for Dean, but swings it around. Now it's Lloyd on the perimeter. Shoots a three. Short. And it lands out of bounds. So that'll be Austin basket. Salem. Out of bounds.
I thought I was muting myself. Sorry.
That's no problem. 6:25 to play in the quarter. Moeller pulls up from three. It's off the mark. Rebound ends up in the hands of Barger and out of bounds now. Loose ball. Be a team rebound there for the Lions. 6:16 to play in the first period. Austin hustling back on defense. KJ going to throw it in to Shockey. I got Dean out there with Albertson and Lloyd in the corners. Over to the trailing Romero Hembry. Swinging it around to Shockey. Looking for KJ in the post. Lloyd has it on the top of the key. He crosses over, swings it over to KJ on the wing. Oh, he's got a man. Shockey inside. Straight pass, but Moeller jumps up and deflects the shot from Shockey. Blocked shot there from Moeller, and the Eagles on offense now. That's number 20, Roush, driving, missing the shot attempt. And Roush, that's Hunley going to be whistled for, I think, his second personal foul of the period. They're
2 minutes and 17 seconds into the game, and no shots made currently.
0 points and 2 fouls on Carter Hunley, and he is probably going to be missed. He's a big body in there, Kelsey. Physical player.
Good.
All right, keep going. All right, we're good. Sorry, we lost power there to our little bounce fee here, but we're good now. So, yeah.
It's 12-5. Lions leading. Campbell playing a very physical, beautiful job defense on Moeller. Another missed shot from Austin. Lions have the ball. 45 seconds. Clock ticking. Campbell in the Albertson. Ball's lost out of bounds. It's going to be Austin's ball with 37 seconds to go in the period. 30.
Oh, here we go.
27 seconds.
play. Yes, all the way to the top. 78 beautiful maneuver. Nice touch there from the junior. 14-5, Salem goes into the center.
For just $12.99. Choose from a wide variety of pieces, homemade soups, and a large salad bar with their homemade potato salad, slaw, and dessert. Then come back for Friday night's home-style buffet from 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. or 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sunday for $15, where you'll find a variety of good, home-cooked foods. Children's buffet is $7 each. Stop in and see Joanne and her family at Mama Rose's and make some new memories or relive your childhood with that one-of-a-kind taste. Dine in or call 812-883-6296 to take the great taste of Mama Rose's pizza home with you.
All right, we're back, and there's 7:47 left in the second quarter. Salem boys versus Austin Eagles. Right now the score is 14-5 Salem, and Peyton Shockey just made a three-pointer from the corner, and I'm so sorry about the sound. Our power strip got hit, and our board shut down, so we had trouble getting back on the Bluetooth. Thank you to Greg at WSLM for your patience. Number 15 for Austin just made a two-pointer on the right elbow. That's going to give Austin 7, Salem 16 with 7:14 left in the second quarter. Salem now with the ball, and we got number 21 Campbell driving baseline. Peyton Shockey at the top of the key now. He's got his dribble. Nice ball screen by Braxton Dean. Braxton Dean shoots it from the post, and he shoots it, misses, and is going to draw the foul, the shooting foul. And that foul is on number 20, Austin, who is Grayson Roush. And coming out of the game is going to be number 5, Carson Albertson. Oh, nope, they pushed him back into the game until the first free throw is done. All right, Braxton Dean knocks down the first free throw, and Albertson comes out of the game. And right now, Salem's got 17, Austin's got 7. 6:53 left in the second quarter. That foul, the shooting foul, was on number 2 for Austin. That was Trayson Roush. Braxton Dean prepares for his second free throw. That one is good. Austin passing it in. Trayson Roush bringing it up the court for Austin. Being guarded by number 2, Reardon. Roush drives it in on the right side, and he misses the layup short, but he draws the shooting foul. That foul is going to be on Reardon, number 2 for Salem. That's his first. Salem's got 1 team foul. Austin's got 1 team foul. Roush makes his first free throw. That's going to give Austin 8. Salem's got 18. He's going to prepare for his second free throw. That one is up and good. And Austin's going to stop the clock and sub in number 25, Hunley, 6'4", junior. And he's coming in for Braden Conkler, who is a 5'10", senior. And KJ is going to enter the game for number 21, Campbell, for Salem. Campbell, or let's see, we got number 11, Evan Lloyd, passing it in. Braxton Dean on the right side now. Back over to Lloyd. They cross half court. Reardon got it now for Salem. Passes to Shockey on the right side. Shockey back over to Reardon at the top of the key. And now Shockey's got it. He's calling a play. He's dribbling to the left side. Passes it off to Lloyd at the top of the key. Lloyd over to Reardon in the right corner. Reardon shoots a three, makes it. That's going to give Salem 21. Austin's got 9, 6:07 left in the second quarter. Number 1 for Austin, bringing it up the court, Braxton Barger. He passes it off. Number 25, Hunley's now got it, hands it off to Trayson Roush. Roush passing it to the corner to Neese. Neese now to Barger. Barger dribbles into the paint, does some fancy twirling and puts it in. Going to give Austin now 11, Salem 21 with 5:38 left in the second quarter. We've got Peyton Shockey over to Reardon, to the corner, to Lloyd. Lloyd feeds it into the post to Dean. Dean kicks it back out when he's guarded by a couple people. And Lloyd gets it on the right side, and they're going to call a foul on Austin's number 1, which is Braxton Barger. That's going to be his first foul, Austin's second foul in the second quarter. And Roush is going to come out of the game for Austin. Evan Lloyd passing it in to Peyton Shockey. Shockey bringing it up, kicking it over to Reardon on the left side. Reardon to Lloyd. Lloyd feeds a left-handed pass into KJ. KJ kicks it out to Shockey. Shockey feeds it into the paint to Braxton Dean, who turns and puts it in from the middle under the basket, and that's going to give Salem 23, Austin 11 with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Now 15 on Austin, shoots a three from the left side. Moeller, he misses. Salem gets the rebound. Peyton Shockey bringing it up the court. He kicks it to Lloyd. Lloyd gives it right back to him. Peyton Shockey at the top of the key. Braxton Dean ball screen for Shockey. Shockey drives baseline. Does a left-handed reverse layup, misses, and Austin gets the rebound. Braxton Barger dribbles in about 10 feet, shoots it, and draws the foul from KJ on Salem. That's going to be a shooting foul, so he's going to get to shoot 2. And Evan Campbell and Albertson are going to check back into the game. Not sure for who yet. And then Roush is going to check back in for Austin. Peyton Shockey coming out of the game. KJ coming out of the game. And number 3, Hayden Hurt coming out of the game for Austin. 4:29 left in the second quarter. Salem with 23. Austin with 12. And free throws up. No good. That was by number 1, Barger. Salem gets the rebound. Reardon bringing it up the court for Salem. Passes it into Albertson. Albertson feeds Campbell in the post. Campbell kicks it back out to Albertson. And then Braxton Dean's got it on the right side now. Up to the top of the key to Reardon. Back to Braxton Dean. Campbell now on the right corner. He catches it and starts his dribble, but he travels, and now it's going to be Austin's ball. 4:04 left in the second quarter. And Salem's got one person playing up full court, and everybody else is back. Number 20, Trayson Roush bringing it up the court. Albertson guarding him. Roush hands it off to Collins. Collins to Hunley. Hunley gets a dribble in, hands it off to Roush. Roush drives it into the paint, passes it to Hunley under the basket. Hunley puts it in with a little hook shot under the basket, giving now Austin 14, Salem 23, with 3:36 left in the second quarter. Reardon bringing up the court, passes it ahead to Campbell. Campbell trapped in the corner, gives a off-balance post feed, and it's stolen by Austin. Braxton Barger comes down, shoots a layup, misses. It's rebounded by Micah Moeller, who puts it back up. misses. And then number 13, Tyler Collins, gets that rebound, puts it up and misses, but he draws his foul by number 11, Lloyd, for Salem. That's going to be his second foul, team's third for the second quarter. Salem's got 23, Austin's got 14 with 3:17 left in the second quarter. Tyler Collins on the free throw line, and Peyton Shockey set to come in for Lloyd for Salem. And number 13, Tyler Collins, preparing for his second free throw. 3:17 left in the second quarter. And that free throw is good. It's going to give Austin 15. Salem's got 23, 3:17 left in the second quarter. Shockey over to Albertson, back to Shockey. Austin is now in a 2-2-1 press. Shockey struggling to get it across. He passes it ahead and into the hands of an Austin Eagle. Number 15, Micah Moeller, pulls up with a three on the left side, and that is good, giving Austin 18 now. Salem with 23. Reardon with the ball, passing it to Albertson. Albertson ahead to Braxton Dean, back to Albertson. Now to the corner to Peyton Shockey with a three. No good. Rebounded by number 15, Micah Moeller, who passes it ahead to Barger. Barger tries to feed it to Trayson Rouse with a wild pass over his head. And Salem's going to call a 30-second timeout. 2:33 left in the second quarter, 23-18. Salem leading against the Austin Eagles. We're going to do a quick timeout. Commercial break, so stay tuned.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward rehabilitation program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
All right, we're coming back into the second quarter. Salem boys varsity versus Austin Eagles. It's 23-18. Salem leading against the Austin Eagles. 2:33 left in the second quarter. It's going to be Salem's ball under Salem's basket, and Salem is lined up in a four-spread lineup. Austin is now pressing in a 2-2-1 press, so Salem's struggling a little bit to get it across half court. They pass it ahead, and it went out of bounds, and it's going to be Austin's ball now. Austin taking it out. It's going to be Micah Moeller bringing it up the court, being guarded by Campbell. I think I keep calling him Evan Campbell, but it's Ethan. Sorry about that. Moeller pulls up in the paint and makes it for Austin. That's going to give Austin now 20. Salem's got 23. Albertson bringing it up the court now, passes it ahead to Dean. Dean gets it into the paint, spins around and falls over, and as he's falling, he passes it, tries to pass it to Albertson, but it's stolen. And then Moeller just tried to pass it to his teammate, and Braxton Dean got in and stole it. Devin Albertson just let's see, what's his name? Carson Albertson just pulled up with a three, missed it, and now it's going to be Austin's ball, opposite of their basket. Salem in a press now. Austin getting it in to Roush. Roush bringing it up, being guarded by Albertson. Now over to Moeller. Moeller passes it off to Conkler. Conkler to Collins. We got number one, Barger, pulling up the first three on the right corner. He puts that in. That's going to tie it up for Salem and Austin, 23-23 with 1:21 left in the second quarter. The first tie of the day. And Lloyd is going to come back into the game for Campbell. Salem's got 3 team fouls. Austin's got 2. Reardon bringing it up for Salem, passes it over to Shockey. Shockey picks up his dribble at the top of the key, passes it to Reardon on the left side. two people guarding him. They're doing a pretty effective trap. Right now they're in a 1-3-1. Shockey over to Reardon to Lloyd in the left corner. Lloyd shoots a three, misses. It's rebounded by Lloyd. He pulls it out and passes it to Reardon at the top of the key. Shockey now back to Reardon with 48 seconds. Shockey now at the top of the key, passes it to Albertson, back to Shockey. Shockey trying to direct his teammates. Dawson playing a very effective defense right now. They were in a 1-3-1, basically trapping anybody who had the ball towards the baseline and double teaming them, making it pretty difficult for them to get the ball out to anybody underneath the basket. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. It's 23-23. Austin now with the ball. Moeller bringing it up, being guarded by Braxton Bean. Salem is now back in what looks like a 2-3 zone. 26 seconds. Moeller with the ball, Roush with the ball, being guarded now by Albertson. Barger over to Roush. Now to Moeller, back to Roush. Carson Albertson gets it in, gets it stolen away, passes it to Braxton Dean, and they're going to call, I believe, a foul on Austin. Technical foul on Braxton Barger, and that's going to be two shots for Braxton Dean. I'm not sure really what the technical foul was for, but Braxton Dean makes his first free throw, and Barger's going to come out of the game, and Reardon's going to come out of the game. KJ coming in for him. 24-23, Salem leading with 5 seconds left in the second quarter. Dean with his second free throw, and that one is good. Going to give Salem 25, Austin 23. And Salem will get to take it out, I believe. Peyton Shockey running over to take it out on the half-court line. 5 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Shockey passes it into KJ. KJ to Lloyd. Lloyd hands off to Shockey. Shockey drives it all the way into the paint and makes a layup right at the buzzer, and they're going to let it be good. So that's going to give Salem 27 against Austin's 23 going into halftime. And we've got a 10-minute halftime. Stay tuned. We'll go to some commercials, and we'll come back out with some stats and then do commercials again, and we'll get back into the third quarter. Stay tuned.
At Papa John's, get your everyday favorites for just $6.99 each when you order 2 or more items from the Papa Pairings menu. When you order more, you save more. Choose from medium one-topping pizzas, boneless or traditional wings, papadillas, breadsticks, cheese sticks, garlic knots, and desserts. It's easy to order all your favorites when they're just $6.99 each. So the next time your friends come over to eat your food, check out the Papa Pairings menu to save. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Drew and Johnson Scott here to tell you that American Family Insurance is committed to protecting your dream home so that your family has a place to share laughs, celebrations, and milestones, which is why their new homeowner discount rewards customers who have purchased a new home in the last 3 years with a discount on their homeowner's policy. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Contact Rodney Bruff, agent at Rodney S. Bruff Agency Incorporated, 812-277-1400 today.
Discount and savings amounts and eligibility will vary. Some restrictions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6,000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available in every state.
Your farm is more than just land. It's your livelihood and your passion. Springer Insurance and Indiana Farmers Insurance will work with you to review your farm's unique needs and find the right coverage for your home, barn, buildings, equipment, and more. Call Aaron at Springer Insurance in Salem at 812-896-3687 for a farm policy that works as hard as you do.
We're here at McDonald's Gymnasium, and we're ready for the starting lineup for tonight's big game. The crowd is on their feet, and they're going wild. The team is coming onto the court. Here comes the quarter pounder with cheese, along with the spicy McCrispy and the McDouble. And starting Working at center tonight will be the Big Mac, and ready to come into the game at any time is the Play of Fish. Look on the sideline, folks. We have chicken nuggets cheering along with the golden delicious fries. They're hot and always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into McDonald's in Salem, West Baden, and Mitchell, before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink and that one-of-a-kind Mickey D's sweet tea. Or hot or cold coffee drinks from the McCafe. Order inside or drive-thru now with the 2 lanes and use the mobile app for great deals. And get your food delivered at home or at the curbside. You can order at halftime and enjoy that one-of-a-kind taste without missing the next play. Set a pick and roll on into McDonald's today. You'll be loving it too. Drive-thru open from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. And don't forget to catch W. Westland's Coach's Corner live at McDonald's in Salem on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. I'm loving it.
Introduce your family and friends to one of Salem's oldest traditions, home cooking from Mama Rosa's in Salem. Whether you're getting that one-of-a-kind tasting pizza, baked spaghetti, hot sandwiches, or a variety of other Italian food and artisan pizzas, Mama Rosa's has something for everyone. Open Tuesday through Thursday 4 to 9 for dining and carry-out. Friday and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mama Rosa's brings their famous pizza buffet to you on Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for just $12.99. Choose from a wide variety of pizzas, homemade soups, and a large salad bar with their homemade potato salad, slaw, and dessert. Then come back for Friday night's home-style buffet from 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. or 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sunday for $15, where you'll find a variety of good, home-cooked foods. Children's buffet is $7 each. Stop in and see Joanne and her family at Mama Rosa's and make some new memories or relive your childhood with that one-of-a-kind taste. Dine in or call 812-883-6296 to take the great taste of Mama Rosa's pizza home with you.
When it comes to getting the job done right, from driveways to bridge work and paving to construction and excavating, there's one name you can count on: Temple and Temple Excavating. Serving homeowners and also handling big jobs for city, county, and state highway projects, they've built a reputation on quality work since 1948. Driveways, construction, demolition. If you need it moved, cleared, built, or torn down, call Temple and Temple Excavating at 812-883-6644. Temple and Temple, digging deep and building strong communities, one project at a time. Call Temple and Temple today and get the job done right.
All right, we have 4:52 left in halftime for the Salem boys varsity basketball game. They are playing the Austin Eagles. The score is 27-23. We're going to do some quick stats, and then we'll go to commercial break, and then we'll come back out for the third quarter. We got, for Salem, Peyton Shockey's got 9 points, 1 foul, 1 assist, 2 turnovers. Braxton Bean, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers. Carson Albertson with 3 points, 1 foul, and Carter Reardon with 3 points, 1 rebound, 1 foul, 1 turnover. Evan Lloyd with 3 rebounds, 2 fouls, 2 assists, and let's see, KJ Hembry with 1 rebound, 2 fouls, 2 turnovers, and Ethan Campbell with 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers. And for Austin, Barger has 8 points, Collins has 1, Conkler has 2, Moeller with 8, Roush with 2, Hunley with 2. And again, the score is 27-23. Austin has made, let's see, they've had 12 rebounds. Salem's had 13. Austin has had 10 points off of turnovers. Salem's had 3. Austin's had 5 free throws made. Salem's had 6. Austin with 3-pointers. Austin's had 6. Salem's had 9. They're doing the Chuck It Up competition. It looks like 3 or 4 Ducks have made it into the circle. I think that means they get like $50. I'm not sure. Actually, it's, I think, whatever the pot is on the board that I can't see over there. All right, we got 3 minutes left. They've stopped the clock to clear the floor so that the Lions can, or so that both teams can get a little sufficient warm-up in that 3 minutes. So I'm not sure how long this cleanup will take. So we'll go to a commercial break, and we'll try to come out before the third quarter starts. So stay tuned. Salem Lions versus Austin Eagles. And in case you missed it, Salem's up 27-23.
If you're living with back-or-neck pain, even the simplest tasks can feel overwhelming. But Expert Relief is closer than you think. Schneck now offers 2 specialized practices for spine care, Schneck Neurosurgery and Schneck Orthopedic Spine, giving you access to a full spectrum of advanced treatment options right here at home. We're proud to highlight Dr. Matthew Stanfield, a highly skilled neurosurgeon with over 25 years of experience and leader of Schneck Neurosurgery, renowned for his expertise in treating complex spinal conditions. Schneck's Spine Care program proudly welcomes Dr. Kenneth McKinley, a board-certified orthopedic spine surgeon with over a decade of experience, who now leads Schneck Orthopedic Spine. Together, these 2 practices bring you comprehensive spine care, from advanced imaging and non-surgical therapies to expert surgical solutions, all tailored to your unique needs. And because it's Schneck, you'll receive compassionate, high-quality care without having to travel far. Visit schneckmed.org to learn more. Schneck Orthopedic Spine and Schneck Neurosurgery, expert spine care, close to home.
When conditions get tough, the road to adventure doesn't have to end. Keep driving all winter long on tires you can trust. Between September 24th and December 9th, get $80 via reward card or virtual prepaid card after online submission with the purchase of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires. Available at Washington County Tire Shop in Salem. See www.michelinman.com/auto/deals/promotions-and-rebates for complete details. Offer expires December 9th, 2025.
Marshall Monuments will be moving soon to 205 North Main Street. But in the meantime, they are offering up to 75% off the monuments at their current location at 106 South Water Street in Salem. This is a once-in-a-lifetime sale and features a few monuments that are still marked down to 75% off, monuments that are 50% and 25% off. Everything else is 10% off store-wide. In their 78 years of community service, Marshall Monuments has provided excellence and experience and continues to take pride in workmanship and guarantees satisfaction in the final product, and look forward to seeing you in their new showroom later this year in their new location. Corey Churchman and the staff at Marshall Monuments do everything by hand and stand by the quality of their work. When you're dealing with Marshall Monuments in Salem, you're working with expert craftsmanship and specially trained stone artisans. Call or text today at 812-412-2014 for a free estimate and to set up an appointment to see their quality work. Or stop by the shop at 106 South Water Street in Salem, Indiana. Top quality stonework at hometown prices. Come see the best monuments in southern Indiana since 1945.
All right, we are back. We're headed into the third quarter. Salem boys versus the Austin Eagles. Score is 27-23. Salem leading against the Eagles. Eagles have the ball now, fed into the post to 25. Hunley, he turns and shoots and makes it from the post. We've got none other than Becky White White joining us.
Kelsey, you lost Brock and you gained Becky.
Oh,
okay?
what a reward. What a bonus.
He gave me a high five on the way out.
Nice.
So,
the perfect exchange of communicators.
Yeah,
exactly.
Kelsey, you and I've not ever done a ball game together. This is exciting.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. I'll follow your lead, okay?
No,
You're the lead.
But you actually know what you're doing with radio.
I'll be coloring stats over here, okay?
Okay.
You know.
Well, just cut in at any point, because I'm just going to say what I see until told otherwise. Hunley now with the ball, pulls up from the post on the right side, puts it in for Austin, catching them up now. So we're tied now, 27-27. 7:05 left in the third quarter. In case you're just joining us, this is Salem boys varsity basketball versus the Austin Eagles. KJ with the ball now, passes it baseline to Braxton Dean, who kicks it out to Albertson, to Stocky, to Lloyd. KJ on the left corner, takes a couple dribbles, passes it into Stocky, bobbles it around. And Austin gets the ball now. Number 20, that's Roush, does a wild pass, trying to get it to Collins, goes out of bounds. That's going to be Salem's ball.
Well, Kelsey, it started off, Salem started off like just on fire, and it seems like now, it's making it a little bit more intense game. For those thrill seekers out there, they'll love this. For me, I'm a little on edge.
Yeah, it's definitely anxiety-inducing high games like this.
Yes.
Peyton Stocky pulls up from the free throw line, misses short, and it's rebounded by Braxton Dean. He puts it up and back in, giving Salem now 29-27. And the Austin Eagles, I don't know if you heard this, but they're coming off of a 7-6. They just had a 5-game winning streak, and so now Salem could potentially stop that winning streak.
I love that.
Yeah, so Peyton Stocky passes it ahead to KJ. KJ picks up his dribble, passes it into Stocky, who drives Tate. Shoots a layup, but misses short. And they're going to that went out of bounds. I'm not sure what they think.
Salem has been so good about the rebounding tonight. Haven't you noticed that? They really like the shots that haven't been made. There's, Austin's had some that, we're not in.
Yeah.
And Salem, I'm just real impressed with that rebounding.
Yeah, it definitely helps when we get our rebounds to retain possession. So we've got number 20, Roush, tried to drive it in for the paint, but Salem held him up and stole it. Now Salem's got the ball on our end. Peyton Stocky passes it over to Albertson for the 3. He misses long, and that is rebounded by Moeller. Moeller passes it ahead to Barger. Barger passes it in to Hunley in the post, and he makes it on the right side, and that's going to give Austin now 29, Salem 29 with 5:06 left here in the third quarter.
All right, we got a timeout, and Kelsey, it's incredible to even have this game. We've had so much snow, so much, e-learning, and so many, classes and schools that I don't know, Austin, if they had class today. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But I know, Salem didn't, and I think that's it's so valuable to get these games in. When you can, because you have so many basketballs, 28, 30 games, trying to make that stuff up. Yeah, I know to an athletic director, they're happy when the game goes on.
Yeah, definitely.
And also trying to get to your rest, too, because rest is hard to find, Anybody out there looking for a new career?
Yeah.
Put on black and white.
I don't know if they'll want to after they saw the refs getting yelled at after the JV game. But that wouldn't happen to them.
No, right.
People would be really nice to them.
I thought we could see them up.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of here.
Yeah, there you go. I like all your IU and that's really cool. It looked like you had a great time with that.
Riding that way.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
What a wave.
All right, Salem now with the ball. The clock is going. Peyton Stocky with the ball, passes it ahead to Braxton Dean to the corner to Lloyd. He picks up his dribble and is swatted out of bounds by Austin, number 15, Moeller. Stops the clock, and Salem's going to take it out on their end on the sideline. Lloyd passes it in to Shockey. Shockey over to Albertson, back to Shockey. They pass over half-court line. Albertson to Lloyd in the left corner. Two people guarding and trapping Lloyd right now. Make it difficult for him to make any progress, so Salem calls a timeout to get him out of that bind. That's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Yeah. Some not happy people.
Yes. That's when the game game is getting exciting.
Yes. Well, you know, when it's tied like that and it starts getting tense, it gets, you know, I think emotion starts running. I do like, though, I like a team that's a little bit more, if you will, intense, and I like a coach that's a little more that will go to bat for their guys.
Yes,
do you feel that way too?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that you have to be careful. There's a fine line, you know, not to cross.
Right.
But I love when they get right up to that line, you know, because they're going. This is their family. You know? This is the team.
Yes, and they work very hard in the off season to get to this point.
Yeah.
So they defend those calls and
I would be that strong coach.
I see it in your kids.
We see it in our parents.
Yeah.
I mean, as parents, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right, 4:41 left in the third quarter. Salem's going to get the ball on their under their basket on the baseline. Peyton Shockey passing it in for Salem. Finds Braxton Dean under the basket. Dean turns and shoots it, and he is blocked by number 15, Moeller. And they're going to call a foul on KJ Romero Henry, it looks like. I didn't actually see that, but that's going to be his third foul. He's going to come out. Campbell's going to come in for him. I always call him Evan, but his name is Ethan. Sorry about that, everyone. All right, we got 15. Moeller bringing it up the court. 4:33 left in the third quarter. The score is tied, 29-29. Moeller driving it in. He shoots it from the post, misses, and then number 25, Hunley, gets the rebound, turns and puts it up, misses. Salem gets the rebound. Lloyd now with the ball for Salem. He is being trapped. Campbell over to Shockey at the top of the key. Shockey picks up his dribble. Braxton Dean in the left corner passes it in to Lloyd. And Lloyd passes it to Campbell.
Oh.
Campbell loses control of it, and it goes over the
back.
Yep. So it's going to be Austin's ball, 29-29. Those possessions are really important during these moments to take care of the ball, especially when we're tied here.
Absolutely.
All right, we got Moeller. Oh, what? Moeller with the ball now. Over to Barger.
You thought I had a thought.
No, no.
I am. I'm trying to get my mouth to. My brain is watching. I'm trying to get my mouth moving here. All right.
So you're fine.
Yeah.
Me and Brock have a constant back and forth of who's talking next. So
Okay.
I'm going to be in tune.
No, you're great. You're great. I'm following your lead. You're great.
Peyton Shockey dribbles down and steals it, puts it in for Salem. And that's going to give Salem 31 now to Austin's 29. And a whistle was blown. I think number 15, Moeller, is holding his finger or knee. They called a little timeout for him, but I think he's okay. So we're going to keep going. Austin Barger bringing it up the court right now. 3:28 left in the third quarter. Salem's got 31. Austin's got 29. Salem's got one team foul, and Austin's got 0. Barger passes it over to Conkler. Conkler picks up his dribble at the elbow, passes it off to Moeller. Moeller turns and shoots it from the free throw line. And Shockey, one of the shorter guys out there, jumps up and gets the rebound. Passes it to Dean. Dean hands it off to Lloyd. Lloyd in a trap. Passes it to Shockey, to Dean at the free throw line. To Albertson in the right corner, to Lloyd. Lloyd drives it into the paint. And it's stolen by Moeller, 15, who passes it ahead to Rouse, who makes a left-handed layup. And we're tied again, 31-31.
Yeah, back to that tied numbers.
Yeah, this is a good matchup.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Albertson now over to Lloyd, to Campbell driving baseline. He tries to, he's falling out of bounds. He tries to knock it off of an Austin foot, but instead it just passes it right into him. And it's pitched ahead to Barger, who puts it in under the basket for Austin, now giving Austin the lead, 33-31, with 2:16 left in the third quarter. Albertson brings it across, and Austin's in a very effective trap.
What was that? Was that a...
They're going to... I guess they're calling a foul on Austin's number 1, Barger, but they're doing this 1-3-1 defensive trap where they're pushing our guys to the corner and then getting 2 people on them, and it's making our life really hard. We can't get past it, find open people.
Almost a full court press going on here. They're just completely, they're hammering down.
Yes. now with the ball. He goes to pass it to Lloyd, and it bounces off the foot of Barker and out of bounds, so that's going to be Salem's ball. 1:57 left here in the third quarter. It's 31-33. Austin ahead of Salem, and Lloyd's going to take it out for Salem. Passes it over half court to Shockey. Shockey passes it to Albertson, but Albertson's cutting in the wrong direction, so we recovered it, and now Shockey with the ball over to Reardon. Back to Reardon. He is double teamed, but he breaks through, kicks it to Lloyd, and then Peyton Shockey cuts in the paint and puts it in for Salem, now tying it up 33-33.
That was the first lead that Austin had the whole night.
Yes, the whole night, yep. So it's very exciting in this room. 33-33. Also a nice crowd. 25. Hunley turns and shoots it from the top of the key, misses. Rebounded by Lloyd for Salem. Now over to Shockey. Shockey picks up his dribble, passes it ahead to Albertson, feeds it into Braxton Dean. Now Peyton Shockey with the ball, feeds it back to Braxton Dean. Braxton Dean backs it in against two defensive players, turns and shoots it, misses, but it was a good attempt. Number 20 now with the ball, that's Roush. Drives it all the way in, uncontested for Austin. That's going to put them back in the lead with 48 seconds. It's 35-33, Austin ahead. Peyton Shockey now with the ball. Standing, nobody guarding
But
him.
I like the way he's doing this. I like to settle it down.
Calm it down and reset. Yeah.
Exactly. I like that. I like that he's doing that. Yeah.
We got 30 seconds. Salem is just waiting to have to make a move.
A lot of times this makes people pretty upset.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a
power play.
Yeah, for sure. Holding on to the ball.
Yeah.
They have the control. 13 seconds. Braxton Dean now with the ball. It's in motion. Albertson over to Shockey. 7 seconds. Shockey dribbling in. Picks up his dribble. Lloyd with the three-pointer. No good. And that's going to finish the third quarter with Austin at 35, Salem with 33.
Oh, wow. As we go into the third quarter, or going into the fourth quarter now. But I think that this is good. I think we're, right here at this quarter, everybody we kind of needed a reset. So that'll give Coach Nice a little bit of time to get his guys and get their minds, a little bit more, because they were hitting those shots.
Yes.
And then it seems like they're off right now a little bit, and I'm not really too worried in the third quarter. But by the fourth quarter.
Now we got to actually, now it matters.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we got some stats here.
Okay, go right ahead.
For Austin, we got leading scorers. We got Barger with 10 points, Moeller with 8, Roush with 6, Hunley with 8, and Conkler with 2, Collins with 1. For Salem, you want to read Salem's stats?
Go right ahead.
All right, Salem, we got 13 for Peyton Shockey, Braxton Dean 14, Albertson with 3, Reardon with 3. Salem, we're going to reset all the fouls. But as far as people who are close to foul trouble, the only people, Peyton Shockey's got 2 fouls. Looks like Braxton Dean's got 2. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let's see, fouls. Here we go. Peyton Shockey with 1, Evan Lloyd with 2, KJ with 3, and Reardon with 1. So we're going to go into the fourth quarter now. Austin leading 35-33.
Yeah.
And it's intense.
Now, are you one of those, do you like a game like this a little more tense, or do you like it just get in there and win it?
I like tense. It's more exciting. Yes.
All right, I like that thrill seeker.
Yeah, for sure. What about you?
No, get in there, get it done, and get out. Yeah, let's do it.
You want to know the ending ahead of time.
That's exactly right.
Do you go through and read the last page of a book before?
I have been guilty of that, absolutely.
Peyton Shockey with the 3 misses, and Austin gets the rebound. Hunley bringing up the court, no passes to Moeller. Moeller drives it in on the left side, misses, and they're going to, I believe, call a foul, on Lloyd. That's going to be his third, team first. And Moeller's going to pull up 2 free throws here. 7:32 left in the fourth quarter. Austin 35, Salem 33. This is Salem boys varsity basketball, in case you're just tuning in. Moeller's free throw, the first one is good, giving them now a 3-point lead, the most significant lead they've had all night.
And then last night was the Salem Lady Lions.
Yes.
You were doing that.
Yes. Yes, that was an exciting game.
You're doing like Don Fisher. You're switching from one to the other. You know what I mean? You know, that's talent.
Oh, well, I don't know if it's talent or stupidity, but
Well, thank you. You're doing great.
Thanks. All right, we got Lloyd now over to Shockey. Shockey back to Lloyd, to Albertson, to Lloyd at the top of the key, and Austin is back in a 2-3. Braxton Dean comes up and gets the ball from Lloyd, passes it to Albertson, to Lloyd, to Shockey now at the left side. He brings it to the top of the key, and they're going to call I believe, moving screen on KJ, and that's going to be his fourth foul. He's going to come out, and Campbell's going to come in for him. 7 minutes left in the game. 37 to 33. No, they're not happy
about that call.
Austin now with the ball. We've got Rouse bringing it up, being guarded by Albertson. Rouse bringing it to the right side, handing it off to Collins. And now Hunley with the ball, and they're going to call a foul on number 21, Campbell, for Salem. And that's going to be Salem's third foul early on here in the fourth quarter. And remember, if we get 5 fouls now per quarter, it goes into bonus. So we are headed that way. All right, we got 13 now with the ball. Collins.
There we go.
Stolen by Campbell and
brought up by Albertson.
Yeah, brought up by Albertson. Ahead. He pitched it ahead. He thought he was hitting Campbell. It went out of bounds. And there were some whistles blown, and I'm not actually sure what they called. But Salem is upset. It's going to be. Did you see what happened?
No, I did not. No, I'm with you on that.
It went out of bounds, and it just was.
I guess they called it on Salem, I guess, and gave it to
Austin. Yeah. Okay. So Austin now has the ball. Rouse over to Moeller. Moeller pulls up for a 3 at the top of the key, misses. Nice block out by Lloyd. Lloyd gets the rebound, passes it to Shockey, to Albertson in the left corner with a 3, and that is clean, giving Salem 36 now, Austin 37. And we got 6 minutes left to play in this game. The energy in the gym is definitely picking up. Exciting in here. Rouse now with the ball over to Moeller. Moeller drives all the way in with a spin move. Puts it in on the right side for Austin, giving him 39 to 36 with 5:49 left to play. Lloyd over to Peyton Shockey on the left side. Shockey's going to slow down. Nobody's pulling up to guard him, so he's dribbling at the top of the key, orchestrating with his teammates where to go. I guess you could call it. Yep. Brock's probably got a better basketball term for it.
I think that sounds perfect. I think that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah. Albertson now with the ball over to Shockey at the top of the key. Campbell to Lloyd in the right corner. Now Shockey with the ball driving into the paint. Turns and kicks it out to Albertson. And no good. And rebounded right into the hands of Rouse, who dribbles up, passes it to 25 Hunley, who shoots it, misses, and now it's out of bounds, and they're going to say out of bounds on. Did you check who's out of bounds on yet?
No, I did not.
No, I don't think they said yet. All right, it's going to be out of bounds on Salem. So Austin's going to take it out under their basket. That's number 20, Rouse, going to pass it in for Austin. Austin's coach is telling them what play to get into. They're running around, scrambling to make something happen. It's passed into a wide open Hunley, who dribbles in on the right side from the post and puts it right in. Now Austin's got 41, Salem with 36. Austin's got a 5-point lead. Now that's officially the highest lead they've had this game.
Oh, I thought we were going to do it.
He's going to pull up on the left side, yes. We could use it. Albertson now with the ball over to Lloyd. 4:37 left in the fourth quarter. Lloyd to Albertson to Campbell on the left side. Misses Stewart, a 3-pointer on the left side. And now Austin gets the rebound. Rouse with the ball, being guarded by Albertson. 4:22. Rouse handing off to Collins. Collins picks up his dribble. Peyton Shockey playing some very intense defense. And Collins goes in for the layup, but it looks like the foul was maybe called by Peyton Shockey on the floor.
Yeah.
So that's going to be Shockey's second foul, Salem's fourth. And number 13, Collins came out of the game. And I didn't catch who came in for him, but now Roush with the ball passing it in. And it's kicked back to Roush for a three-pointer in the right corner. He misses, and Campbell gets the rebound. Now Lloyd with the ball over to Shockey. Shockey drives it into the paint with multiple people guarding him, makes the layup. And now Salem's got 38. Austin with 41 with 3:52 left in the fourth quarter. Number 15, Muller. Yep.
Passes it off.
He drove it in and then passed it off to Hunley. And Hunley turned and tried to shoot, but Salem, number 11, Lloyd, fouled him on the way up. So he missed the shot, but he's going to take 2 free throws. And Austin's got 41. Salem's got 38 with 3:46 left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And then he made that free throw. So Lloyd came out of the game. Reardon just checked in for him. And Hunley's going to take his second free throw. Salem's now got 5 fouls. So anything they do here after this is going to be 2 bonus shots. And that second free throw was good. Set Austin with a 5-point lead. And 25 just came out of the game. That was Hunley. And entering for him was number 13, Collins, back in the game. Number 2, Reardon passes it into Shockey. Austin is now pressing. Going to make it difficult for Salem to cross. Reardon passes it right into the hands of number 20, Roush. And Roush puts it up, misses, but he's fouled by Reardon, who had just turned it over.
Yeah.
So that's going to be Reardon's second. And so Roush is going to take 2 free throws here. And Salem's got 5 team fouls. Austin's got 0. First free throw is no good. 3:36 left in the fourth quarter.
We need some threes, Kelsey.
We do need some threes.
Yeah. There we go.
That second free throw is no good. Braxton Dean with the rebound over to Shockey. Austin's, their defense is pretty effective. There we go. Dean crosses half court, passes it to Shockey, into Dean at the elbow, back out to Shockey. Shockey drives it in to the paint, kicks it out to Albertson. Albertson trying to find somebody open, just drives it over to Shockey in the right corner. Shockey with a little off-balance three-pointer, but you got to take them at this point. It was no good. Now Austin with the rebound, bringing it up the court. I like when Shockey just drives it in and acts like nobody's guarding him and just puts it in. That's such a confident play.
Absolutely, and they're all over him.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just completely, they are
swarming.
Yeah.
Shockey playing some defense on Barger.
Trying to get that ball.
Yes.
Yes, just Barger don't foul.
Yep. Barger passes it to Collins in the right corner, and they're going to call a foul. Oh, no.
Timeout.
They called a timeout before they called the foul. That was good.
So for those that's not tuning in, it's Salem Lions 38, the Austin Eagles 43, 2 minutes and 41 seconds.
You want to
Can it be done? Yeah.
Can it be done? It can be done.
Yeah, we can take a
You want
commercial break.
quick commercial break?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
All right.
When conditions get tough, the road to adventure doesn't have to end. Keep driving all winter long on tires you can trust. Between September 24th and December 9th, get $80 via reward card or virtual prepaid card after online submission with the purchase of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires. Available at Washington County Tire Shop in Salem. See www.michelinman.com/auto/deals-promotions-van-rebates for complete details. Offer expires December 9th, 2025.
All right, we're back. 2:41 left in the game. Salem with 38. Austin boys varsity with 43.
Salem on defense right now.
Austin Barger with the ball, passes it over to Hunley, over to Rouse. Rouse puts it in from the post on the right side. Going to give Austin 45, Salem 38. 2:18 left to play. Albertson over to Stocky. Austin in a very aggressive full court defense, making it difficult for Salem to get across half court. They called, I guess, a foul on 15.
Yeah, Austin, yeah.
So that'll be their first foul, so they've got plenty to use now. Peyton Stocky gets across half court. They trap him as soon as he crosses half court, and he turns it over. Now Austin Hunley with the ball. Picks up his dribble. He's looking for somebody to get open. Finds a wide open number 20 Rouse at the post, but he overshoots it and throws it out of bounds about 2 feet over his hands. Yeah. So Salem's going to take it off the ball opposite of their basket. It's passed in. Oh, man.
Oh.
So Peyton Stocky passes it right into the hands of Rouse. They're having trouble getting past that full court defense. So Salem, was that Salem that called the timeout?
Yeah, I think so. Also the timeout. But did you see? So when he went down with the ball, they didn't call that a travel. Did they?
No, but they should have.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
I think he traveled.
Yeah, it did look like it.
Yeah. I know that would have started a riot over there.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
But I think it should have been called. Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah.
So we got 1:50 left in the game. 38-45. Salem down by 7. The biggest deficit that we've had this entire game, and it happens to be right toward the end, so we could use some aggressive plays here.
Absolutely.
By Salem and getting some shots off, and really we just need to be able to get across half court would be the first battle we've got to get.
They're really putting it on. I mean, they're putting the pressure on, and they know the players to do this too.
Yeah.
They're going right for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
You talk about anybody that's been bored with this weather. This right here is pretty exciting.
Yes.
Enough excitement
here. It's a good transition from being cooped up in a house all day to a lively environment like this.
Definitely. Definitely. And in basketball, Kelsey, 38-45, it could be still anybody's game.
Exactly. Yep.
Basketball can change just so quick.
Yep. Get 2 threes back to back, and they're right back in it.
Yep.
All right, Austin's ball under their basket. Number 20 with the ball, Roush. Salem trapping, and Roush busts through that trap. And now we got Roush with the ball, drives it into the paint, bounces it off the feet of Hunley. We got people on the floor stopping after the ball. They're going to call a foul on number 25, Hunley, and that's going to be his third. And coming in for Hunley is going to be number 13, Collins. Austin's got 2 fouls, so they've got plenty to spare because they need to stop the clock. But I don't want to say that too loud and give them any ideas. No, they don't want to listen to Coach Kelsey. Reardon now with the ball for Salem. Over to Albertson. Albertson to Dean.
If they can get open, they can get those threes, Kelsey.
Yes.
It's just they are just really all over them.
Yes. Albertson tries to pass it to Reardon, and number 1, Barger, gets a hand on it and knocks it out of bounds. We got 1:14 left in the game.
Not only are you coaching, I think they want you to play. I think that ball is for you.
Oh, they need me out there.
Yeah. Take it away.
I would be turning it over every step I took. They would not want that. Let's see. Peyton Stocky with the 3. Pulls up. That's good. We could have used that. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Austin now with the ball. Hunley, or Rouse, I'm sorry, over to Conkler. Now to Collins. And Rouse tries to drive it on the right side, and Peyton Stocky tries to stop the clock and fouls him. That's going to be Stocky's third.
On his defense, they have been all over him.
For sure.
I mean, right in his face. I mean, all over him,
Yeah.
And these guys, every one of them, we've seen them. They were all just hitting those threes and hitting those shots.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just now gotten to where Austin's just putting the pressure, the power power on them.
Yeah.
You know, like not giving them that opening where they can get those shots. You know, because they can do it. This is a team that can hit those threes and hit those shots. You know.
Yeah, they're taking the ball away from them before they even get to the three-point line. They're kind of trapping up ahead by the half-court line, which has been very effective today.
Very effective for them.
Yes.
45 Austin Eagles, Salem Lions 38, and Neil Diamond. How apropos. Right?
Yes. What a wonderful song.
Where do we begin?
Yes.
We began with those threes,
yes.
Okay? We were going, we were cooking, and it might be a different story, but I'm still proud of our Salem Lions, and of course, you know, it's not over. You know what I mean? Basketball, we're still going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We've got time to make a couple threes and get right back into it.
Absolutely.
So we got 50.3 seconds, and let's see, we got Austin, number 20, Roush, taking the free throw line.
All right, so let's hope that, you know, that they can get that rebound.
Well, that one is good. Going to give Austin 46. Maybe they'll get the next rebound.
That's exactly right. Here we go.
I wish they could play the music the entire game. Wouldn't that be lovely?
I know. Who did that one time? Remember, you were a part of that, the alumni.
They played the game. They played music the whole time?
I played the music.
Well, that was probably wonderful.
It was a lot of fun.
I was probably on the sideline struggling to get oxygen into my lungs.
You were there. I'm sure you were playing.
Yeah. I was, yeah. All right, Salem now checking in Albertson for KJ, and Austin just made another 2 points, and we've got somebody on the line here with a free throw. Going to be shooting one. Barger, number 1 for Austin. That foul was on KJ. He's fouled out now for Salem.
But it's so hard. I mean, you know, when this, you know, we're getting intense here, and it's so hard not to foul.
Right.
You know, when you're trying to guard and trying to, you know, to block those shots, and
unfortunately, fouling is the better alternative to letting the clock run and letting them get a three-pointer off.
Yep.
All right, that free throw for Barger is good. That's a three-point play for him. And there's going to be a full timeout called by Austin with 42.8 seconds left in the game. Austin now with an 11-point lead.
And you said, Kelsey, this is their. So if Austin Eagles were to win tonight, this would be their 6th win in a row.
Yep.
Wow.
So they're on a winning streak.
Yeah, they are. They are. I was hoping we could break that streak.
Yes, there's still time.
There's still time. I like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So Salem's had a really good season so far. Also, we're 6-6.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah. I think the Neil Diamond song "Hands" was very appropriate. Hands touching hands. So, because that's what we've come down to. You know, these last 42 seconds. You know, just making sure that you do the defense, you get the aggressively try to get the ball, but you don't foul while you're doing it. You know what I mean? So it's funny that hands are the theme right now.
It must have been intentional.
I think so. I think somebody was having some fun there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're coming out of this full timeout with 42 seconds left in the ball game. Salem's got 5 fouls, so no matter if they foul from any timeout or any more the rest of the game, it's just going to be free throws. And then Austin only has 2 team fouls, so they can have fouls. They can foul 3 more times with no free throws, no consequence.
All right.
Lloyd now with the ball, 36 seconds, drives it in for Salem to Albertson with a 3, no good. And Austin gets the rebound, but Braxton Dean gets in on that to try to get a jump ball. And I can't tell if they're going to call a foul or a jump, because he hasn't said it yet.
He's thinking, I think himself.
Yeah, he hasn't decided yet. They're going to call a foul on Braxton Dean. So it was close. It was a good aggressive try for the ball, and it looked like it could have been a jump ball, but they called a foul. So they're going to take the line. That's Barger, and Salem's going to call a timeout full.
Well, I think that's a great idea, because I think it's kind of intense. We saw Albertson. Albertson hitting those threes, can hit those threes. We know that. It's just a lot, you know what I mean? And everybody's, crowding, and everybody's full or pressing right there on him. And I think it's harder to get that shot, but we know that he can do it.
Yeah.
And so I think that's nice I think it's good for Coach Nice to kind of reset, hopefully, and get the guys, maybe a little bit of a I don't know what his words of wisdom over there, but, it's kind of nice to kind of reset.
Yeah, and even give them a break when they're playing this hard the whole game.
Yeah.
I'm sure that their muscles and their lungs could use a little break too.
Well, Kelsey, and that, you bring up a good thing. We were just talking about, you bring up a good point, how intense it can be, and all of those, they're all growing. They're, in high school and those muscles and everything. And now we have Mallory, trainer, which has been such a blessing. Years ago, we didn't have trainers.
Right.
You have a sprain or you have a pull something, you just figure it out.
Right. The coach might give you an ice pack and send you on your way. Yeah, there you go. Your parent might come out from the crowd and try to do their best. The best doctoring.
Yeah. Or say, just going in, let's go on home.
Yeah. Or let's go to the emergency room. Yeah. But yes, Mallory has been a good for both teams.
Blessing.
Yeah. All right, we got number 1 Barger taking the free throw line for Austin. First shot is good. That's going to give Austin 50. Salem with 38 with 29 seconds left in the game.
They're really pulling ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really.
Let's see. We got the second free throw is good. And Austin, it looks like, might be continuing their winning streak.
51 to 38.
Braxton Dean, with a three-pointer. All right, so that gives Salem 41 with 21 seconds. Salem's going to call a full timeout.
I know. We only got 10 points we got to get.
So that's it. That's nothing.
I know. If you get the 10 points, then get us in, at least in the overtime.
Yeah.
Then I feel like then we would really be cooking.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that. Yeah, I think that's what we need. So let's see if we can get those 10 points and, and get right where we need to be.
You want to go to a quick commercial?
Let's do it.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward rehabilitation program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, 2 great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272. We're back. 21 seconds left in the game. 41 to 51. Austin leading against the Salem Lions. And Austin,
they're calling something.
Foul on Shockey.
Foul?
I didn't even see it. They're going to call a foul on Shockey, but we didn't really see. The ball wasn't even in play yet, so they must have called like a pushing off. That's going to be Shockey's 3rd foul. And Barger's going to take the line again for Austin. The first free throw is up, and that is good. They are killing us on free throws now in this last quarter. So he's going to prepare for a second. Right now, Austin's got 52. Salem's got 41. Second free throw is up and good. Reardon now taking the ball out for Salem. Passes it up to Braxton Dean. Shoots a 3, and they've stopped the clock. Going to call a foul on Austin, number 20, Roush. And that was a foul call on the floor before he got the three-pointer released. So we've got 18 seconds. Salem needs 12 points now to tie. Shockey passes it into Albertson, and Albertson passes it back to Shockey, and it's knocked out of bounds by Roush. It's going to stay Salem's ball on Salem's basket side on the sideline. And Shockey passing it into Reardon. Reardon turning and shooting it from the elbow. No good. Rebounded by Braxton Dean. Put up under the basket. Misses short, and there's 8 seconds. Austin gets the rebound. 3 seconds. And everybody's kind of standing around now. So Austin is going to continue their winning streak.
Yeah, they are. The streak, yeah.
good for them.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Very happy for them, and it was a good game. You know, I think it kind of flipped, though. I think, you know, Salem was started off so strong and so, you know, so mighty, and I felt like then something twisted. It seemed like maybe that beginning of the third quarter or so, second, third quarter, into the second, maybe third quarter, they really started putting it on Salem. Yeah. They really started doing more of that intense guarding, and
their defense kind of killed us. They trapped us, and we couldn't seem to get the ball ahead of us to get shots off after that.
Right. Yeah. So I think that was where it kind of flipped, and that's when it started going. And then, of course, I feel like Salem, you know, we know they can hit those shots.
Right.
But I think it was just so much where you couldn't get the clear shots to make those shots.
Right.
So.
We've got some stats here. Thank you. To wrap up, and the high scorers for Salem were number 17, Dean. Peyton Shockey had 15. Albertson had 6. Reardon had 3. And for Austin, Barter had 16. Moeller had 12. Hunley had 12. Rouse had 10. So they had 4 people in double digits, which is pretty impressive. We got into foul trouble early on the fourth quarter, which hurt us because they made a lot of free throws. So Austin made 17 free throws. We made 6, and that difference would have been the difference in the ball game.
Oh, yeah, that was
just the free throws alone.
Can you tell what they'll be doing Monday?
Allow me to just pull up my phone here.
No, Monday they'll be practicing.
Oh, I thought you meant what's their schedule.
No.
Yeah, what they're going to be practicing.
You kind of predict
for sure.
Practice what they're going to be doing.
Yeah. Yep, that's funny. So, do you know off the top of your head what WSLM has scheduled for this upcoming? Tomorrow is Salem versus Eastern at Eastern.
At Eastern,
Covering.
Yes.
And then I think there's an IU game. Sorry to put you on the spot. I've got the schedule here. I know it's hard to remember.
I was trying to remember. I think, I know there's an IU game too, and they just got tomorrow night, and
then so we've got Indiana at UCLA, 4 p.m. pregame, tip-off at 5, and then the Eastern boys versus Salem is at 7:30. If you aren't able to make it, which we hope that you are able to make it, but if for some reason you can't, then make sure to tune into WSLM. The final score for this game was Austin with 53, Salem with 41.
41. Okay, 53-41. Yeah.
So thank you so much for listening.
Kelsey, it's been really fun doing it with you.
I love this.
I think this is great. You know what I mean? So, anyway, Brock, I'm not taking your seat. I'm only keeping it warm.
But Brock, if you have to pick up Gianna more often, then Becky will be here.
He's on daughter duty, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I love that. Kelsey, I do want to say real quick, we're just coming out, and this is the first time I'm announcing it publicly. We're going to be doing a food drive. You know, at Christmas time, you know, we hear so many great people like the police department and all of them come together and do like a Cram the Cruiser that they take all of the food to the food bank. I know Meadowview and Salem Crossing, 2 of our great sponsors, they did a food challenge and took it all to their food bank.
Oh, that's so nice.
So we've been wonderful with that, which, you know, our food bank serves a lot of our communities.
Yeah.
So we decided that we'd help replenish that. So WSLM and the city of Salem and Walmart, we're going to have on Valentine's Day, because, you know, what better way to show love than show someone you care, you know? And, you know, I kind of said, you know, a way to someone's heart is to their stomach, too, right?
For sure, yeah. We know that.
That's how we got Brock and Greg,
exactly.
Right? Our picking, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll be right in front of Walmart, and from 9 to noon on Valentine's Day, so you can go there and get some canned items, and just if one person just grabs one thing, you know, and we don't want to put too much on everybody, you know, on every family, because we know that groceries can be pricey.
Yeah.
But if everybody just gives a little, and we'll take it all to the to our food bank.
That's so nice.
All right. Anyway, so we'll keep talking about that. That was our first. We just sealed the deal today. Yeah. So I'm excited about that. So,
all right.
A lot more coming up, and that's also the radio station's birthday.
Oh,
72 years.
Oh, my
the radio station.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then that was started by your dad?
Yeah, 1953.
So awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
Cool, and it's a fun story on Valentine's Day, and it was supposed to be on Christmas.
Okay.
But there was some equipment that was stolen, and but it worked out to be a blessing because he did a news story, and they picked it up national. The equipment that was most preferred by thieves. So that was like kind of a fun
nice.
on it.
Okay.
My dad always gets with.
Okay.
So it turned out to be a blessing, and then to actually to start on Valentine's Day was even cooler, I think.
That's so cool. So what was he into before that to get him into
he was a Marine.
Okay.
He was on station on Guam, and then he was a school teacher, and so that helped, pay for some of the finances. And he said he came back to Salem and said, "I'm going to start a radio station," and they were like, "Oh, there's no way. Well, there was, and he did, and so here we still go strong.
Nice.
And here we are, Kelsey.
Yes. 72 years later.
I know. So,
well, you've done awesome with it.
Well, we've had a fun time. So, and we love our community, and I think our community is very good to us too. So,
yeah,
very happy. So, Kelsey, people like you too. Look at you and Brock. You guys are rock stars.
Well,
I mean, you hit these games and go and travel, and I'm like, you go through drive-through, grab a burrito and go, or whatever, or grab a burger or nuggets or something and head right on out.
Well, you're very nice to trust us with that.
I think you do a fantastic job. I can't say enough about how, and I hear wonderful stories about how people enjoy you, so I appreciate that.
Thank you.
So, all right, let's tell everyone thank you so much for tuning in, right?
Yeah.
And
thank you for listening.
And stay safe on those roads, Kelsey. There's still some slick spots and that black ice and everything, and if we are getting some more, mixtures this weekend, we'll let everybody know about that. So,
awesome.
All right.
Follow Becky White's Facebook page and listen to WSLM every second of the day.
I love when you say that. I need to get a T-shirt with that.
Yes.
All right. Kelsey,
have a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks, Becky.